Welcome back everybody, Coolbro794 here, and today we are here with probably the best news I've heard since we started playing this game. This is the new banner that was announced today, with a Pitterfest banner, of course, containing many festival limiteds, and the three new units being released are Ultimate Cars, one of my favorite characters, Lisa, voice Lisa is like, okay, and then a version 3 voiced Buccarati. This is very, very, very exciting for me personally, at least. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Let me know down in the comments below. Are you excited for this banner? It is a Pitterfest banner, of course. Voice Diablo's on it, Voice Gura's on it, Voice Part 4 Jojo's on it. And as you will see soon, there is a lot more on it. They decided to really kick off this Pitterfest quite well. Now, thank you to the Pitter Patter Pop Discord for translations. This is being shown on my server, but original translations come from this. The original Pitter Patter Pop Discord, obviously, because it's through the Pitter Patter Pop bot. But we are going to kick this off with a real quick information. Is this long list of characters are all going to be added to the Festival Limited banner. Remember, Festival Limiteds will only show up on Pitterfest banners and will be in the unfeatured pool, even though they'll be in the unfeatured pool, unlike normally how they have to be featured to even show up. So keep that in mind while playing. Like saying, like you see the second one, there's Diablo. If you want Diablo, then he's not coming back until a Pitterfest banner, and he'll be on every Pitterfest banner. It doesn't mean he'll be featured. With the addition of this many units, I think it'll be like 1 in 600 now for getting an unfeatured limited unit you want. So have fun trying to do 60 multi-summons average. It's just insane. Now that they're adding this many, it's an average of like 1 in 60 multis. You should pull like one of every unit. So like if you want one guy, good luck doing 60 multi-summons. Jeez. And as you can see, the units being added are Giorno version 3, which is the regular voice Giorno who works really well with Diablo, regular Diablo. And then number 2 is regular Diablo, like we just talked about. Joseph and Caesar v2, these are the masked Joseph and the Caesar who makes the bubbles that, like the spinny bubbles that reflect light. Giorno version 4, so Requiem, this is G-Gear Giorno, the regular gear. Rohan version 2, Dice Rohan. I think Kawajiri is Kira with the black hair. Voiced Prosciutto. Voiced Risotto. Keep that in mind, that is very important. Voiced Risotto. Illuso. The Giorno and Narancia body swaps. Joseph version 4. Joseph version 4 is training Joseph, as well as Caesar version 3 is training Caesar. Dio version 3 is Shadow Dio. Polnareff Part 5 version 2. That's just voice Polnareff, voice Cripple Polnareff, Trish, and then the 3 new units. The voice Trish will also be added to this. I think that's a good one, because Trish is quite good. Now, keeping that in mind, before I go over what the three new characters do really quick, I'd like to point out that characters getting added to Pitterfest banners are guaranteed to get level 80 awakenings. Remember a key little character that's getting added to Pitterfest banners? Voiced Risotto will now have a level 80 awakening. He was already considered by the Pitter Patter Pop Discord, because I'm going off of their tier list right now, to be the best side character to use. Next to your main damage unit, they consider him the absolute best unit you can use next to him. And now he's going level 80. He was already good at level 50. What's gonna happen? At least his EX sticker, I highlighted the EX sticker just pointing out that there's a level 80, but this EX sticker is pretty bad. After using the skill once, recharges 20% of his skill gauge. So it's easier to recharge him for the first 5 loops, because he can only be used 5 times per battle. I mean, I guess. I really only see this being used with voice Kakyoin or voice for Jojo, because maybe the fact that there's less intensified panels means you're getting less Fodoro panels, or you're getting less Kakyoin erase, so you're getting less enhanced panels afterwards. And of course all these guys are getting level 80 awakenings too, but nobody really cares about them. The only one that's really worth mentioning is Illuzo's is actually quite good. It's every single stand-up time he makes an Illuzo box, and Jojo's is Pesci's is you know, Formagio's is so like, not really gonna look at those. But up here, I will be linking these skill videos down in the description. They were nice enough to give us the skill videos early. If you look at this, Buccarati version 3, I'll sum it up real quick. Buccarati version 3 is really, really good. He's going to be a significantly better version of Vampire Strayzo. Cars version 3 has, which obviously is Ultimate Cars. I really would rather call him I would probably call him 3-no, like how 2-no was Buccarati the version 2. 3-no, Cars version 3 is Ultimate Cars, and I guess voice Lisa. I would just say V-Lisa, something like that. And so 3-no is just better Vampire Strayzo. Cars can see his playability, Ultimate Cars, but he's not crazy. And Lisa is good for starting players who don't have other options. Now, Buccarati version 3 erases an area that almost looks like Jonathan's skill, regular Jonathan at skill 4, but it's 14 panels instead of 16. And then after erasing them, it's kind of like a voice Josuke, but instead of making them enhanced, he brings it back intensified. He makes 14 intensified panels. We haven't seen yet if... I'm trying to think if it's like voice Josuke, where if he erases an obstacle, like a block, will it come back as an intensified panel? Or will it come back as an intensified block panel? That's something really important to think about, and I hope we'll get to test that once he comes out. His EX sticker is not bad, but it's not like super crazy worth mentioning. I don't think any of them are here. Again, if they're like insane making enhanced boxes, they're crazy. But like Cars is the only one that makes enhanced boxes, and it's after 60 Cars panels. So it's like, I don't know. And talking about Cars, Ultimate Cars' skill is to copy the bottom row multiple times to the area above it. So it's kind of weird. Basically, he takes the bottom row of the bottom six panels on the board, and then he copies them to the 5th row, and then the 3rd row, and then the 1st row. So imagine if you got only Cars panels on the bottom row. Then the bottom row will be copied to the 5th row, and then it'll be all Cars panels. The 3rd row will be all Cars panels, and the 1st row will be all Cars panels. It's kind of like a Bacchio, but it doesn't do like the whole screen. It does certain rows of the screen, and then it also like replaces one at a time. I don't know. It's a little out of skill. I think I could see its usability, but not very much. I think Ultimate Cars will just be a unit that's really cool to have. And lastly, Lisa is trace panels within square shaped panels. Just means it's a tracer unit. It'll give you a large selection of panels, but it will only use its effect on the panels you choose to highlight. And the highlighted panels will be enhanced to the maximum number depending on skill level. She can enhance a lot of panels. Lisa version 2 will probably be tied with Josuke for the best enhancing unit. I think if you don't really have anything that works too well, say you need a good partner for voice part for Jojo or something, I think Lisa will be a good call. But other than that, she's just, you know, an enhancer. You know, with the whole tracing thing, it makes her more fun to use, but it's not going to make her better in any regard. So, that's pretty much about it for that. Looking at the other events, because like I said, there's a lot. If you look at, there will be a maintenance, obviously. There's always a maintenance for new stuff. But the new event cards will be the Will to Confront Evil. This is a different one. It's complete the event to receive super motion points and furniture points. These will give you the P points that have the stars around them, which you can use to trade for skill tickets, level tickets, skill tickets for specific units. I think a little bit of coins, they give you that option. You know, maybe some furniture points. These are just the standard points. It'll be a completely separate event that's not part of the normal, like, you know, front card, back card. As you can see, the front card here will be based on Ultimate Cars, called the Event of a Super Being, or the Birth of a Super Being. Clear the 9 sets in the new furniture set, Volcanic Crater. So this will be the typical front card, and the new room will be the Volcanic Crater you see behind Cars there. make it a little bigger just for a second. I guess the Redstone of Asia and the fake Joseph will be part of this room, but otherwise you can just see there's the volcano rock, there's the lava coming up, and Joseph's severed hand. I think Ultimate Cars looks really cool. They did him really well, because I've seen multiple iterations of Ultimate Cars, but they weren't done insanely well. But this one looks very, very nice. A Super Promotion Bingo Doppio, where you can earn the same Super Promotion points that you get from the other cards. So they're just giving us more points, because there'll be new XP Bingo. Remember to train up your units, AFK farming, and the XP Bingo. That's why I have so many high-level units. And then obviously the new banner we just talked about. It will be a stamp because it's a Pitterfest gacha, meaning that the 5th step will be... Oh, wait, ooh, let me see. Yeah. Darn it, okay. I was thinking it might be like VRis. It is not. This one is on step... If you do... In the 5th multi-summon, there'll be a guaranteed GR in the last slot. Nothing past that, just guaranteed GR. Any GR from the GR pool. And then on the 10th stamp, you're guaranteed to get a featured unit. It's not like the VGUR banner where it was guaranteed limited on step 5 and 10. This one is just guaranteed GR on step 5 and then guaranteed new unit on step 10. And then there will be a new furniture set, Buccarati's room. Oh yeah, they've been doing character specific rooms, like they did Jonathan's wedding room and like Risotto's barber shop and fun things like that. This is going to have Buccarati's room and the German Army Underground Research Facility. So like the place where they found Stronheim trying to like do experiments on Santana. But yeah, that is it. A lot of info to pack in there. This is kind of me reacting to Voice Buccarati. I was very excited. I like a lot that they gave him an aura in his victory animation. Makes him look quite sick. Like I said, Ultimate Cars looks pretty cool. Lisa, a lot of people wanted this. I'm happy for them, but to me, Lisa is completely outshined by Ultimate Cars, one of my favorite characters, getting that unit finally, and then Voice Buccarati, my favorite character, getting a new voiced unit who is really good, like really good. I'm thinking pretty high up on the tier list, as he is better than Vampire Straizo. Vampire Straizo makes 12 intensified panels, while Buccarati makes 14. As well as Buccarati does the erase first, so you're getting a little bit free damage compared to Vampire Straizo. So that is very, very, very exciting. If Buccarati ends up being really, really good, I might have to go a little crazy for him. I don't know if I'll be able to hold back. But then remembering Voiced Risotto will be getting his level 80 awakening, but unfortunately he will be a Pitterfest unit now. You cannot specifically really go out of your way to try to whale to level 80 him, because he will have that 1 in 600 chance instead of 1 in 100 of a whole 1%, because he'll be non-featured. I would say, if you're really hunting for it, just wait till he's featured. It'll be quite a long time, just like Voice Part for Jojo hasn't been a featured unit since I think, yeah, during 2nd anniversary, and 2.5 anniversaries already passed. It sucks, but it's the truth of it. The Pitterfest banners are fun, but I don't like that they are putting these chase units within them and then not making them featured anymore. And yeah, that'll be all for today. Alright guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe, appreciate all the support. Yeah, you can check out our recommended video over on the left, or another one like this one, and I'll see you later.